Did you know that our planet Earth, approximately 4.5 billion years old, has been home to over 5 billion different species? It is said that 99% of these species have become extinct, and only 14% have been officially cataloged by science. Sometimes scientists believe a species has disappeared forever, but years later they discover it still exists. Today, we will explore 10 animals that were considered extinct, but according to some, may still exist. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Before we start, how about giving that like button a click? Number 10. The dodo, a bird that lived on the island of Mauritius in East Africa. Discovered in 1598, when Mauritius was still uninhabited, the first Dutch visitors encountered several wild species, including the dodo. These birds were hunted to extinction and their habitats destroyed, especially due to the introduction of cats, pigs, and rats that ravaged their nests and ate their eggs. Within just 64 years, the dodo was extinct, and nobody at the time really cared. However, some scientists believe that the dodo might still be out there. In 2014, a French documentary featured a supposed sighting of a dodo, but the authenticity of this video is doubted by many. Number 9. Lonesome George was the last of a subspecies of giant tortoises, discovered in 1971 on Pinta Island, part of the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador. He was named after one of Columbus's ships. After his discovery, intensive searches were conducted on the island, but no other specimens were found, leaving George truly solitary. Later, George was taken to a research institute and placed with females of another subspecies, but without reproductive success. George died in 2012 at the age of 100, considered young for the typical longevity of his species, which can reach 200 years. In 2017, researchers discovered hybrid descendants of his subspecies on another island, suggesting that perhaps George's species still persists. Number 8. The woolly mammoth, a species of elephant covered in dense hair, stood about 11 feet tall and weighed around 13,000 pounds. They are thought to have gone extinct about 10,000 years ago, but evidence suggests a small population was still alive around 3,700 years ago on Wrangel Island in the Arctic Ocean. Humans coexisted with these mammoths, using their bones for construction and tool making. Today, science believes that with advances in genetics, it's possible to revive the species through the DNA of these giants. Some even speculate that they might still be alive. A 2012 video shows what appears to be a mammoth crossing a river in Siberia. Number 7. Gigantopithecus, an extinct large primate believed to have disappeared about 100,000 years ago, reached up to 10 feet tall and weighed around 660 pounds. Some say it still lives and is the real Bigfoot. Others believe Bigfoot could be a descendant of Gigantopithecus, due to both being able to walk upright. One of the most notable sightings was made by Roger Patterson, who claimed to have filmed Bigfoot in a forest in California. Despite controversies, experts who have analyzed the video suggest it could be authentic. What do you think? Number 6. The Megalodon, a giant shark that could reach up to 59 feet long, is thought to have gone extinct between 3.6 and 1.5 million years ago. This marine predator was 3 times larger than the largest great white shark today. Considering that only 5% of the oceans have been explored, some believe that the Megalodon could still exist. Videos on the internet claiming to show the Megalodon are usually debunked as being whale sharks or Pacific sleeper sharks. In 1942, the Discovery Channel aired a documentary where a huge fin was filmed near Cape Town, South Africa, attributed to a megalodon nearly 66 feet long. Just look at this megalodon tooth found in Peru, measuring an impressive 7.5 inches. Would you really want to encounter one of these in the ocean? Number 5. The Pliosaurus was a large, long-necked marine reptile, believed to have gone extinct about 66 million years ago. A complete skeleton was discovered in 1823 by Mary Anning, a famous fossil collector. These animals inhabited the seas of Europe and the waters around the Pacific Ocean. However, the insufficient exploration of the oceans leaves room for doubt about the complete extinction of this species. Over the years, numerous claims have emerged about the existence of a long-necked sea monster in Loch Ness, Scotland, known as Nessie, which many speculate could be a Pliosaurus. While some scientists suggest that Nessie could just be a large eel, the Pliosaurus theory still captivates many. Number 4. The pterodactyl, known as the largest flying animal that ever existed, is believed to have been extinct for about 66 million years. The first fossil of this animal was discovered in Germany in 1870. Studies indicate that the pterodactyl was a warm-blooded animal, covered in fur, with a long beak and a crest on its head, and its wings could span 10 to 11 meters wide. Although it seems unlikely that they still exist, some people claim to have seen this creature, and photos on the internet show groups surrounding a massive beast. The authenticity of these images is questionable, but their existence makes many wonder. Number 3. The Triceratops is a type of herbivorous dinosaur known for feeding mainly on plants and using its large horn to knock down trees. Many might argue that if such a creature still existed, we would have already spotted it. Considering its colossal size, it could reach up to 9 meters in length and weigh up to 13 tons. tons. However, some believe that the Triceratops might still live in unexplored regions, such as the rainforests of Brazil, Africa, and Antarctica. Interestingly, a YouTube video showed a Triceratops in the middle of a road, but it was soon discovered to be a prank by people who took a giant replica from a prehistoric item store to the road, causing a big scare to drivers passing by who thought they were facing a real prehistoric being. Number 2. The Tasmanian tiger, also known as the thylacine, was a species that inhabited the forests and grasslands of Tasmania, Australia, and New Guinea. Extinct on the mainland for thousands of years due to hunting by humans, as they preyed on sheep and kangaroos, a last known specimen called Benjamin lived in captivity at the Hobart Zoo in Tasmania until his death on September 7, 1936. 50 years after Benjamin's death, the species was officially declared extinct. However, in 2019, Australian government documents revealed recent sightings and even a paw print found, leading to new investigations into the possible survival of this species. Number 1. Sauropods. Dinosaurs with long necks, small heads, and extensive tails were some of the largest land animals, reaching up to 35 meters in length and 80 tons. Presumed extinct 66 million years ago, legends persist about their existence in the Congo Basin in Africa, where they are known as Mokolembem. The local Pygmies, a community of short stature, report sightings of a creature approximately 10 meters long. In 1909, Carl Hagenbeck was one of the first to report having seen a dinosaur in Congo, and in 1959, Pygmies claimed to have killed one of these creatures. To this day, expeditions continue in hopes of finding this legendary beast, but without confirmed success. Do you believe in the survival of these giants? Leave your comment. If you liked the video, give it a like and explore more of our content here on the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.